Rob Stone, Randy Peterson, Chris Barnes back here with you, and Patrick Allen just rejoining us. He was gone that entire time. A live shot of him walking back into the arena bay here, and PA down 81 pins in the final game of this 3-game total pin series. And he was doing some scheming and some mechanical work, you have to assume. Comes back with the new ball. Doing a little work in the equipment room.
I've never seen a player leave the set for that long. I mean, I'm not so sure he wanted to come back.
Yeah, I thought I heard a car starting up in the background. So PA comes back down 81 pins. Brian Kretzer bowled a 192 and then a 241 last game. Goes way wide right of target.
Are you kidding me? I mean...
And PA just perked up a little bit.
Well, I'm not sure I'd perk up after one shot, Rob, but I mean...
I'm trying to sell here, Randy.
I understand that. This is where you need to have your foot on the accelerator and you need to pound your opponent into submission, not flag the head pin and get 3 off the right.
The one thing he's been really great at in this whole match is coming out of those commercial breaks, he's been bang, bang. And there's a lot of things that go through your head when you're thinking about winning your first title. And it's easy for you to change your focus.
Can I just point out one thing, Rob? The 10th frame for Brian Kretzer, he went light, then he came back and went right through the nose. And I thought that was very interesting last 2 shots that he threw on that left lane. I wonder how that's going to play out, because he just flagged the head pin and then just went through the nose and got a total of 7 in the first frame.
And here's PA, who returned literally just seconds ago from offset. What can he do in the first? We were just told that PA was practicing on the practice lanes off the set during that break. Different lanes, different looks, different feels, smells of desperation.
Same old pattern. He was taking that ball that
but
he
not
made
broke
the
down
change
the same
with.
way, right?
Right. He was taking the ball that he made the change with in the 10th frame of the last game and trying to figure out what he needed to do to get a look, and then just lack of concentration to get up and flag the 10 pin.
The ball.
I mean, I'm sorry to say this is just the first 2 frames of this first game is just bad bowling.
Unreal.
I mean, I know that there's a lot going on mentally, trying to figure it out, but you know, when Patrick Allen needs it most, he made a great shot. Didn't strike, leaves the Swisher 10, and then just gets up and flags it.
And he's still talking to himself. Here he is in the second.
Ball change on both lanes now. Boy, and I tell you what, right now, PA wants to just climb under a rock. I've been there. Chris Barnes has been there. We've all been in this situation. And I got to be honest with you, you can't wait for this game to get over with.
I don't need it.
Well, I think Brian's thinking the same thing. You just can't wait for the frames to go by fast enough to be able to, to be mathematically locked in. If that left lane starts to go away, he's definitely going to want it to happen in a hurry.
The pain is even worse. It's amplified because it's a 3-game pain. It's not just one and done like on a normal Sunday. All right, you have one bad game on Sunday, great, get on out of town. Here you're sitting here enduring 3 in a row. So PA had a 185 in game 1, a 167 last game. There's Kretzer finding the pocket in frame number 2.
And Chris, I think the good news for Brian Kretzer is he gets to finish on that right lane.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got that locked in. I look for him here to move about 3 left.
Brian Kretzer, the native of Dayton, Ohio's 9th season on the tour, 7th singles appearance on television. The 6th was 2 weeks ago in Columbus when he finished as the runner-up to Mike Scroggins. Here he is, just a few frames away from his first PBA Tour title. And
really?
Nice.
Really? This is like a Saturday Night Live weekend update segment we like to call Really. Really? Throws a great shot on a strike, trying to win his first title, leaves a solid 8. Really?
I'm with you. Patrick Allen, the whole day has been really for him. Really? I'm going to miss that single pin? Really? I'm going to miss that pocket? Really? Bowling? Thank you, bowling. Kretzer curls that one in to drop the spare.
Thanks for playing along.
I'm with you.
That was
I know
good.
the Tina Fey.
Seth Meyers.
Yeah.
All right, Patrick. Come back with a good shot. Move a half a board left from the last shot you throw on this lane. Throw a strike. Figure out the left lane. Put some heat on Brian Kretzer. Make him think about it.
The good news, he's pulled within 2 more pins. He's now only down 79 from the 81 pin deficit to start game 3. Oh, goodness gracious.
Really?
There you go.
Yeah,
It's fun to play,
Chris
isn't
is
it,
now
Chris?
involved. Yeah.
Right?
God, talk about getting kicked when you're down. I mean, this is just awful. What an awful place to be. This guy has worked as hard as anybody on trying to turn this season around and looked at this opportunity today to really salvage it. Obviously, he's made as many changes as you could possibly make on this oil pattern. Now he does finally get to the pocket. Can't strike.
Oh my, yes, wow. Yes.
You know, if he would have said really, then it would have
Start
been
Clinic 101.
it would have been the ham bone of really, and I don't know where I'm going with that.
Horrible. Or the Bull 101.
Bull you.
In the 4th.
There you go.
Allen down 80.
Heck of a shot.
Got nowhere to hit him sometimes.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, it's a strike. Take a positive from it. Try to string something together.
He had just 3 strikes in match number 2. 1 so far here. I'm sorry, in game number 2, and here in game 3, that's his first strike coming in the 4th. Kretzer with a strike in the 2nd. Here he is in the 4th. So 2 strikes for Kretzer here in our final game of this total pinfall series. Thanks go out to Bob Larson and Ken Fontaine, the co-proprietors here at Norwich Bowling and Entertainment Center. Always put on a good show. Always very welcoming.
Very accommodating.
And accommodating to the ESPN team.
And the players. Players love coming here. They love the bowlers.
Through the nose is Kretzer.
Chris Barnes, bad shot for Brian Kretzer, or has he lost the left lane?
I think that was a bad shot. He moved in on the last shot, moved another 2 or 3 left, got it to where it would push across the head pin again, and it did go flush. I think that one just got away from him a little bit. I'm looking at the Cats. Cat showed it was 2 boards inside of target.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say it looked left, but now that I'm looking at the Cats information, it's verifying that it was left of target. So I'm going to go with that.
So Kretzer now just 5 frames away from his first PBA Tour title. So he had a great line to us yesterday. He said, this is really going to put a damper on my amateur career if at age 50 I finally win.
Haas. Don't count him out. Guys, if he finds something.
Stay alive, Haas.
Let's see. Find something on that left lane. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, all right, he finds something on the left lane. He strikes out. He'll shoot. He could shoot, what, 258? Go ahead, Rob.
He's got a chance. ESPN's coverage of Major League Baseball spring training begins tomorrow afternoon, 1 Eastern. The Yankees taking on the Phillies. Derek Jeter, Ryan Howard, hopefully in action for that one.
I'm so calling my buddy Shane Victorino to get tickets for that. Clearwater, baby. Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah, Tuesday, the Phillies take on the Tampa Bay Rays, America's team, in Clearwater.
Call Pat Omaha from New England.
There we go, Haas.